Watch and burn.
Hey everyone, so tonight I wanted to talk about the second disc that came with Pig Destroyer's Bookburner, their sort of like 2012 comeback record, and that is Blind, Deaf, and Bleeding. This is the EP, I suppose, that accompanied the record, where they cover Black Flag, Poison Idea, Minor Threat, The Misfits, and I have to say that these covers, although I don't love them, there's a lot of heart here. I think my favorite on here would probably be Wolf's Blood. Now, that is one of my favorite songs by The Misfits, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think Wolf's Blood was technically supposed to be a Samhain song. I think, at least. Or maybe that was Death Comes Ripping. I don't remember all of a sudden. But I like their cover of Black Flag's Depression, but it feels like a cover. That sort of heart and soul that Ron Reyes especially and Rollins put into that song. JR doesn't sound desperate. He doesn't sound like he's trapped in a state of depression. He sounds like he's a fan of the band Black Flag, and he's an incredibly talented musician, and him and his band of incredibly talented musicians are doing a really, really awesome cover of the song Depression. So that's kind of actually how I feel about this whole EP. Each song on here is really good, and Pig Destroyer is a really talented band, and that comes through full on this release. But overall, I feel that that's what it is. It's just a handful of covers. And there's nothing wrong with that, because that's exactly what it is. But like, take for example Minor Threat's Betray. That's on here. It lacks that sort of positive aggression that Minor Threat sort of had worked into every single track they made. And it sounds more like, it's because I think too, a lot of this stands because Pig Destroyer, or sorry, I feel this way because Pig Destroyer, musically speaking, they're better guitar players than most of the people in the bands that they've chosen to cover. So covering these songs is almost like a step down musically for them. And so you can almost hear that kind of come through in the tracks. Because this is really fun, it's really short, it's fast, it's aggressive, but it just kind of comes and goes. And I'm not really left with any real urge to ever listen to it again. I thought the second disc that it came with was cool. It was the clear CD with the mini disc fused into the center. Relapse did the same thing for the Agoraphobics Altered States. It's really cool. I love that look. I'm pretty sure the Agoraphobic had it done for another release too. I think it was the re-release that they had. I can't remember the label it was on for PCP Torpedo. I think they fused the mini disc into the center of a full-sized clear disc. I love the way that looks. I think that's amazing. But these songs just kind of came and went. So, yeah. So I think I'm going to leave it there. So thank you so much for hanging out with me for a few minutes while I discussed Pig Destroyer's EP, Blind, Deaf, and Bleeding. That accompanied the 2012 release of Bookburner. If you like this review, like always, don't forget to do something nice for somebody, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Have a good night. I just wanted to say thank you for making it through the entire video. I really appreciate it. And I'm going to remind everyone one more time, even though I've probably already done this in the video that you just watched, to please click the like button as well as the subscribe button, because it helps this channel grow. And thank you for hitting like and subscribe, and we will see you guys really soon.